Hey everybody, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic and our Season of Mastery playthrough on the Warrior. We are working our way into Duskwood today, just starting off here basically. Did a few introductory quests last time. Kinda got us going in the zone. I didn't come here soon enough. It seems like coming here around level 25 would have been a little bit more optimal. Some of the quests we've had to do in the very beginning here have been gray. So not ideal, but once we're through these, I think it'll be smooth sailing after that. And we'll be at a good level to take advantage of all the quests that we can. But right now we are going down to find Blind Mary. To get the ghost hair thread. She's to a farm to the south. Well, this is the cemetery. This is not a farm. Haunts an old farmhouse in the hills south of Darkshire. Maybe it's... Is it this building over here that we can kind of see on the map? That's south of Darkshire. And I'm not sure what else that building could be, so maybe we just go take a look really quick before we head into the cemetery or anywhere else. We also need skeletal warriors and mages, which are not these guys. Yeah, Blind Mary is in this house over here. Don't think we have to fight her. And I guess we have to take that right back. A lot of running around back and forth early on here in Duskwood. Which is not ideal, but it is what it is. So with that in mind, we are just going to run back to town really quick. Get this turned into her and see what she wants us to do next. We are going to be looking for some of the skeletal warriors and mages. I have a feeling that they could be down at the cemetery, or maybe they're over at the rotting orchard. Tranquil Gardens. Yeah, it's the cemetery.
You need something?
Here is your thread. It has 1,000 uses, from binding evil spirits to sewing life into inanimate objects. Yeah, sure, let's just go give this to the old guy in the shack.
Safe travels.
There's probably no harm he could ever mean. Don't help somebody with necromancy. Like, if you get the suspicion that you're helping somebody with necromancy, unless you're a necromancer, maybe you should stop. Spoiler alert, we don't stop. Alright, I think we're gonna go down to the cemetery first, and then we have to make our long run all the way out to the west. And we have to do that pretty soon, but I think we have time to stop at the cemetery and knock out this quick kill quest. 8 and 6, it shouldn't take us long. They're probably gonna be a little bit lower level than us. There we go, Skeletal Mage, level 22. So yeah, this one is probably also on the verge of going gray. They're immune to rend. That's gonna make these undead in this area a little bit tougher if we're fighting them at level. Because a big part of our damage is bleed damage, both in rend and then we have deep wounds that we're talented into. So without being able to rely on those for DPS, we might be at a little bit of a disadvantage. I'm kind of assuming these guys are not going to run, so that's good. And we'll stop and bandage up after this one. I do want to get these herbs. We don't need the Mage Royal as much, but we do still need the Bruiseweed, so... Not really sure where it is, though. Oh, here it is. It's hiding right on the side of the house. This mage is about to get himself killed. Maybe we can get in here and save him from coming back to his computer to a dead character. At first I thought we were going to be ninjing the bruiseweed from him, and he was just standing there in shocked silence, watching it happen. Oh, there we go, we got our first finger, so we need fingers from any of these skeletons also. No path available. Let's just take the Mage Royal as well. We don't need it, but we can always try to sell it. Sells just as good to a vendor as it does in the auction house, so if we can't find a buyer on the auction house, it's still worth it to collect it. Because we are going to be needing a lot of gold soon, guys. We're going to need a lot of gold. I heard that the mounts were half off, that they cost half as much as they cost in regular classic era, so that's good. But that's still like 45 gold that we don't have. And we have about 13 levels. 13 levels to get that gold. .268 crit on Heroic Strike. That is nice. That's what you like to see. The great thing about fighting these guys is they're not really strong enough to damage us a lot, and we have our strong Troll's Blood potion going for 8 more minutes, which is giving us some passive regeneration, which is really nice. Gonna want to make more of that soon, but right now we can't. We don't have the Briarthorn we need. That was the weirdest slow charge I've ever seen in my life. Did you guys notice how weird that was? Was that because of the hill that we're on? That was incredibly strange. I thought something wrong was happening in my brain for a minute. As I watched that charge go off. Seemed to be lag on the game end and not lag in my mind. So that's good. Linen cloth. That guy just literally dropped linen. What has happened? Clearly we should have come here earlier. I'll have to make note of that for maybe future playthroughs. Level 22 these guys are, so if we'd have come here at level 24, we still would have been in good shape to start out. The only thing is, once we got here, we probably would have been able to do a few quests, and then we would have had to leave. So that is not necessarily ideal. Alright, we have all the mages we need. We need 2 more warriors, and then we can be getting on out of here. I'm glad he put a hamstring on us. That's definitely a classic warrior move. And I agree. Good hamstring. We're not going to run, but good hamstring. He couldn't have known that going in. Okay, there we go. Let's see. That's the Night Watch Part 1. I guess we can wait to turn that in. We have a lot going on out to the west. And I want to start heading out there. It's going to be a long run, so I'll probably edit some of it out. I'm going to stop and check out the Jorgen farmstead for Sven's revenge. He says he used to work on one of the farms. The thing about this is, he would tell us which farm, okay? The farms have names. He would say, I worked on the Jorgensen farm, or I worked on the Adelstead. Instead, it's like they just want you to guess. So I'm going to check both farms on the way out. Alright, well I actually noticed that we have a quest to go into the Rotting Orchard and kill Nightbane Shadow Weavers. We need 6 of them. We're gonna do this on the way. I'm trying to be a little bit optimal, and it feels bad to run past this and not just do it. We're at level with it, so... We need specifically Shadow Weavers. I'm assuming they're gonna be buried way back behind everything else. Like, I think part of being here at a higher level means we should be taking advantage of that and working in quests like this when we can, whereas if we came here at an earlier level, like 24 or 23, we wouldn't be able to do this right now because these guys at level 29 would be too strong for us. As it is, this guy is still kind of tough. Let's see if they run. He's called a Dark Runner, so the odds are decent. Definitely could use some help. I did see another player a minute ago. They didn't seem to fight their way back here, though. I think if we're careful, we're going to be fine. We'll try to group up with this dwarf priest here. It can't hurt. I don't know if he's going to be here for the same reasons that we are. He's probably working his way in to fight different types of these guys. Oh, we did not want to do that. That was not okay. Let's go ahead and we will blow retaliation here. And see if even that can save us. I mean, the great news is we did just group with a priest, so... Let's at least taunt one of these guys off of him and try to keep it. Well, that worked out. It worked out because we got into a group, so yeah. Flam, I appreciate you, my man. Now, I don't know if this guy's going to follow us because he's probably going after different guys, but... Well, he's killing Shadow Weavers, even if he's not targeting them specifically. I don't want to go into any of these camps. It just seems like a bad idea. I'm going to stop using hamstring because it seems like they don't run. Which is weird to me, but I'm not going to question it too much. Yeah, we won't take up his time. I kind of felt like we were probably taking advantage of him, seeing as how he was level 30, but that's okay. Let's grab the Briarthorn here, and that's that. That's how quickly it was done. I was hoping it would go that smoothly. Obviously, having the level 30 priest for a minute there really helped. Can we get the Briarthorn without fighting? Yes, we can. Yeah, we really need that. I'm actually going to go ahead and make one of these. And then we'll make one of these. Oh, we might as well make both of these then. And I'm going to go ahead and use the strong troll's blood to kind of try to keep that going. King's blood. Can I get king's blood yet? Yes, I can. Yeah, our alchemy is almost maxed out. I have to go to Darnassus to train the next rank of alchemy, and I'm going to do that really soon. It's just going to take a little bit of time. So I am going to get that done. Before we start losing skill ups on things that we should get skill ups for. Alright, let's head down the road here. We're going to stop at the crossroads. We're going to turn in a quest there. And we're going to ignore all of these guys. And hopefully get back to the road. But we're not going to run right into Stitches. Let's go a little further. Yeah, he seems to be stalled there. Yeah, I mean, how nice would it be to have a mount on this ride? I don't imagine there's a lot else we can do. Ghoul fangs and skeleton fingers we're gonna get from more things as we continue to get quests to fight undead in the area, so I don't want to prioritize working on this on its own. Oh, Sven's farm. Yeah, let's check the Jorgensen farm. So we're gonna have to check both of these. And I remember maybe there being an item behind a building we had to pick up. I saw a shadowy figure skulking near my barn, burying something. He fled before I could catch him, and I couldn't linger, for I was hot on the heels of the Dark Riders. Alright, well. There's a food crate over here. We'll loot the food crate. Why not? It looks like there are... Are these Defias? Yeah, Defias enchanters. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure if this is going to be where it's at, guys. Oh, here it is, right? Mound of dirt. Okay, let's help here. I feel like they're also trying to clear to the mound of dirt. We can give a little hand. And then we can loot. A mound of dirt is here, hastily piled up as if someone had need of hiding something. Digging through the mound, you find a small, dirt-stained book. The book has no title, but it has information Sven would like to know. Well, that was easy. Glad I remembered to stop there. So yeah, we're able to knock quite a few things out just heading to the west. And yeah, that feels a lot better than running out and skipping all of it. And it makes our log look pretty good too, doesn't it? Yeah, you like to see this. That's the kind of quest log that you like to see, because when you turn all that in, you can expect a significant experience increase. For this one, we have to head over to Moonbrook. from what I remember of this zone, we're going to get into a lot of pretty cool elite quests eventually. Okay. This is not necessarily good though. We have a quest we have to turn in here, but I don't know what has happened to the NPCs.
Light be with you, King's honor, friend.
I don't know. We need to turn in 8-legged menace here to Watcher Dodds, and Watcher Dodds is nowhere to be seen. I really don't want to continue doing the run and not turn this in, so maybe I'm going to hang out here for a bit and see if he'll come back. Well, that actually didn't take long at all. I'm going to turn it in quickly so we get it. And it looks like we got the full experience for it too. Even though I thought it was going to be an underlevel quest, it looks like we still got the full amount. What did he give us? He gave us a piece of mail, 4 strength, 1 agility with 107 armor. So not as good as what we have. We will definitely be vendoring that. Our bags are looking kind of full, but we do have an entire bag that has nothing in it. So yeah, really benefiting from the 10 slot bags. Not sure what our next upgrade is. I guess we'd be looking for 12 slot bags at some point after this. But right now, these have done really well by us. I even get to carry a lot of shirts around that I don't often wear, but just in case we get some armor that is a different color, I like to have a few shirts in my inventory to not look super silly. Sometimes WoW armor can leave you looking rather strange if you don't have a good shirt to kind of pull it all together. So that's why those are there, and we have the space for them, so that's been nice. Oh, we also were able to equip this Banded Helm of the Bear. Thank you, Gildan, who sent this along. Or I think you gave this to us in the Stockades dungeon, right? We just couldn't equip it then. We weren't level 27 yet. But that adds 8 stamina and 7 strength and 166 armor. So this was huge. Going from no helm to this was really huge. So yeah, thanks again, man. I really do appreciate it. Alright, Jitters, we have lunch for you, my man.
Hey there. See you later.
And I don't know if he's gonna do anything else.
What can I do for you?
Or what happens. I think this quest always confuses me. Because it just seems to kinda end. But maybe it's meant to.
Good day to you.
Yeah, he's not doing anything else. We can kind of look around a little bit, make sure we're not missing anything, but maybe we'll be back out to talk to him at some other point for another quest. I don't know. It does end just kind of abruptly there, but the good news is we can come get this Briarthorn. That's the good news. Maybe we can. There it is. If I could use my eyes and look somewhere besides the minimap, then I would find it. And then we gotta go up to Sven's camp. And depending on what he wants us to do, we could just hearth back to Darkshire and turn a bunch of stuff in. However, he might want us to do a few things kind of in his area, so we'll see. I feel like eventually someone has to give us a quest to kill wolves. I don't know if it's going to be him. But it could. Could be him. Just the barest rays of sun trying to penetrate the miasma of the corruption here in Duskwood. Sven's got a nice little camp, man. I tell you, he gets to enjoy kind of the beauty of Westfall, the glittering sunlight. as the sun goes down, and then also has kind of the darkness of Duskwood here over to the east.
Greetings.
Alright, here is the book. That shadowy figure I saw was a witness to my family's death. There are questions I'd like to ask that man, if only I knew who he was. It was probably Jitters, right? I must know who was that lurker in the shadows I saw the night my family was killed. Please, you have shown your resourcefulness. Please find the shadowy figure. I must learn what secrets he holds. I do not have clues that you do not already know, but here, take the book you found at my farm. Perhaps some of the townsfolk can link this book with its owner.
Light bless you.
Alright, so all he wants us to do is literally just head back. So, let's go ahead and head back. Makes me glad we've been saving our Hearthstone. Well, I guess we also, you know, we probably should have went over and turned the quest in to the Hermit too, shouldn't we?
Can I help you?
That's okay, we'll be back up there. I'm getting reports of an undead infestation in the forest. If you're up to the job, journey to the Raven Hill graveyard and slay 15 of those vile skeletal fiends and 15 skeletal horrors. There are also reports of skeletons just south of Darkshire, in and around the Tranquil Garden Cemetery. Skeletal fiends and skeletal horrors.
Safe travels.
Okay.
Need help?
You might have noticed some larger worgen wandering around with the Shadow Weavers. From what we can tell, these dark runners make up the bulk of the worgen numbers. On my rangings, I've also noticed that they have overrun the Rotting Orchard.
Go with honor, friend.
Alright, so back to the Rotting Orchard for the Dark Runners. That's the second part of that quest.
Greetings.
Someone handled this book recently, someone who is driven by revenge, but the impressions left on it, at least the impression from the original owner, are faint. See if other townsfolk have clues
Go
about
with
the shadowy
honor, friend.
figure.
Hello.
Sometimes I'll sell blank books to scholars and mages, or to anyone who wants to keep a journal. I remember well everyone to whom I sold a book within the last few months. Ah yes, I sold this book a month ago to a shady person. He didn't tell me his name, but he was a nervous, jittery chap. Always looking over his shoulder. Here is your book and good luck with your inquiries. You might want to expand your search to the inn. If the person whom you seek spent time in town, then chances are someone saw him there.
Safe travels.
I mean, we already know who it is. Can we just, like, cut out the middlemen here? And we literally have to do all the running about.
Can I help you?
Oh yeah, I remember this book. Its owner rented a room for a few days and spent his nights at the bar writing. He left town in a hurry, muttering something about being hunted by something. Last I saw him, he was heading west out of town looking for a new spot to hide. Find the shadowy figure. He is not native to Darkshire. He is nervous, a jittery person.
For
Yeah,
the Alliance.
we know who he is. We can do this. Deliver the thread and shadowy figure. Okay, Night's Watch is going to be over at the Ravenhill Cemetery. So I think we go back to the west, we confront Jitters, and then we work on Night's Watch, swoop over to the Hermit, and turn in the thread. That is going to be the plan. And actually, as we head to the west here, we're going to make another stop at the Rotting Orchard because we need Dark Runners. There we go. Wow, he aggroed from a long way off. I was trying to work in a charge there, but that is not going to happen when they're going to aggro from that distance. That was rather impressive. I don't really want to fight this Weaver since we kinda aggroed him by mistake. I'm gonna come down here and hope that we can range him off of us. There we go. Let's go ahead and we'll heal up. We could probably get into one of these groups over here if we just like stand near somebody pleadingly, but I feel like they're just making their own progress. That's a Shadow Weaver, we don't need him. Kind of worried about charging into some of these areas. Maybe if we fight by these guys, they'll be like, hey, we should invite this guy. Maybe not. At least with other players around, even if we're not getting into the groups, they are there as kind of a distraction to break up some of the packs. And it lets us pick out guys like this that maybe I would have avoided had there been no other players around. We do have a few potions here if we end up needing them. I'm going to try not to use them, but if things get dicey, we do have 3 decently sized health potions. And we'll eat a little bit of fish here to get our health back. I'm going to pull him back. I don't like the look of how close this group is over here, so we are going to try to be safe. I actually had my camera too far zoomed in there. I couldn't tell if that was a respawn or if it was a patrol that we pulled from somewhere. So part of me is a little worried about the respawn rate now, but could have just been a patrol that I didn't see. I like to play zoomed in a little bit, especially when we're encountering enemies that we haven't really seen. I like to get a good look at them. It's part of the reason why I enjoy playing melee characters. But obviously if you have your camera zoomed in to check things out, you're not always seeing what's going on behind you. Which can be trouble. Same thing here, we're going to take these shots from range. How is our ammo looking? 122. Yeah, a stack of 200 goes a long way when you are anything but a hunter. We bought that ammo a long time ago and have not needed to replace it yet. Probably should have healed before this pull, but I think it'll be fine. I really love that these guys don't run away. That's my favorite part about them so far. Only 3 more to go. We're making pretty good progress through these guys. Haven't had a lot of issues yet, even though we didn't get into a group. It's been fine. Probably should start watching for execute more. I'm sure I've missed a couple of opportunities at execute. I'm just not used to having it yet, I guess. Oh, hi. You respawned really quick. That had to be a respawn just because he hasn't aggroed us. Alright, that's 12 out of 12. Let's come up here and see if we can get this bruiseweed and the king's blood. What will we have to fight to do that? I don't know, but it would probably be worth it. Oh, we got a rogue over here handling the Dark Runner that we would have had to fight. There we go, and let's come over here and get the king's blood, and then we'll get out of here. Really surprised we didn't pull that Weaver. If he faces us, that might change. Yeah, let's get out of here now. And I will continue to make our way over to Jitters. Alright, maybe this will be the last time we have to run out to talk to Jitters. Let's see.
You need something?
Jitters sighs. Yes, I'm the author of that book. You finally found me, eh? Well, if you read that journal, then you only know the half of it. The book you found was only half finished. I had to leave it at Sven's farm when I fled there. Here, take my completed journal to Sven. It describes more fully what happened at his farm. Although this journal has been my only company these past weeks, if giving it up keeps me from having to face Sven and his wrath, then I do it willingly.
See you around.
Okay, maybe that's the last time we'll talk to Jitters. Let's head over to Sven, and then we're going to swing by the necromancer's place. Sorry, the hermit's place. That's right. Spoilers, you're not supposed to know that he's a necromancer yet. Somehow you're not supposed to know that. Also, we have skeletal fiends and horrors to work on. And maybe we can start on that after we talk to Sven. Let's get this turned in first. And then we'll make our way over right here to the southern part of the graveyard. It looks like a great place to farm the 30 guys that we're going to need for that quest. But yeah, I think I want to do these 2 turn-ins first. So we'll talk to Sven, and then we'll talk to the hermit. And then we'll go for our skeletons. Pretty sure Sven is going to have at least one follow-up quest of some kind. I don't remember what it is. But we're about to find out.
Light be with you.
Morbid Fell is a necromancer and an ally to the Dark Riders. I would pitch you against the power of Morbid Fell, but I will not send you against that vile fiend without first knowing your strength. You have already proven your bravery to me, but if you truly wish to face the necromancer, then you must now prove your skill against his minions. 15 skeletal raiders, 3 healers, 3 warders, and return to Sven.
Be careful.
I don't really know where these guys are going to be, except that they're going to be somewhere in the graveyard. There are some catacombs that are really cool that we can go down into, so I'm hoping we get to explore those. Maybe we can just invite other players in the area for these kill quests would probably be a good way to go. But really quick, before we do any of that, we are going to head over to the Hermit and turn his part in and see what else he wants us to do. Just in case there's any more overlap. I really want this Briarthorn, so yeah, we're gonna fight some wolves here. And we're stuck for 5 more seconds. Perfect. Yeah, I think the healers and the raiders and stuff are along the north parts, including maybe even inside of the catacombs. Yeah, there's bodies of raiders out here in this weird foggy area. And then the catacombs we can go down into are over here. But this is an area full of ghouls, and I think we're going to get other quests to take on ghouls, so we're not going to be going in here just yet. Not just yet.
How are you?
Delightful, this will do splendidly. Take this as payment for your honorable deeds. Yeah. I need a bottle of a certain liquor, zombie juice. Tavern Keep Smith's at the Scarlet Raven Tavern in Darkshire should have some, and please hurry. These nights get cold, and I need that drink to put fire in my veins again. Yeah, I'm sure.
See you later.
Let's see. Ah, that's green too, and he's gonna want us to do stuff, so I'm kind of thinking maybe we have to go back. That's the thing. We could take the time to go back, and then maybe we'll be able to double up whatever the follow-up quest is with the kill quest that we have here already. But it's quite a long run. So either way, guys, I'm going to take a little bit of a break here. I think next time we're going to focus on completing these kill quests, and then we'll see what the follow-up is. We still have a lot of stuff to do here, so even if we find ourselves having to kill some of the same guys again, it's not really going to be a big deal. We're going to have a lot going on here for a long time, so strap in for the ride. Hope you guys like Duskwood as much as I do. Really looking forward to getting into some of the elite quests and things like that. So yeah, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you guys in the Discord about your own adventures in the Season of Mastery as well. But until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Azeroth sometime soon. Bye now.